Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Miss Need. Girl, I know you only have Auntie on Friday, so I'll be looking forward to seeing Auntie on Friday. Uh huh. Let's get it going this morning. My magic fantasy, complete. Cause I write a song for you. Hey, TT. I know I saw my first lady on here. Why I don't see her right now? Y'all know I'm blind as a bat. I'm telling y'all, we had so much fun on Love Lounge last night. I think I'm still having after effects. I ain't gonna even front. There you are. Damn it. I just had you and lost you. Baby, we was in a good mood last night. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to find the first lady. First lady, please send me a request. Hello, Betty Thomas. Good morning. There she is right there. I'm sorry, girl. What they used to be. And I'm still feeling good from last night. Good morning, my beautiful first lady.
Good morning, my handsome, beautiful Flame Monroe, Emmy nominated.
Oh, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. Just fixing me a little breakfast.
Look, First lady, let me ask you. Oh, that looks delicious. Send me a plate. First lady, did you see all those black people who went in that conference with Trump? I think that was old, but did you see that they came out of there praising him?
I watched his television yesterday. I didn't see a lot of black people. Are you talking about?
No, not at that. It's something. It's a video floating around on Instagram where it was all these black Republicans that support Trump, young and old, all black. They went in. They had a meeting with him. They came out singing his praises, but nobody could say what he did. Nobody could give us one positive reform or bill or nothing that he passed. It was just, oh, he's the greatest. He's wonderful. He made us laugh. Now he making us die. You know, they go on. We say. Same thing make you laugh, make you cry, honey. They should be saying same thing make you laugh, make you die. Cause that nigga trying to kill us.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I watched his press conference last night. I didn't happen to see that video. The last one I saw was I guess he did it on Friday where he was at his golf course, and so all of those
Yeah,
people that pay him, that's the last
yeah,
one that I saw.
yeah. I saw that stage bullshit. Candace Owens in the middle of it. Yes, TT, that was the
Yeah.
one. But did you, First Lady did yesterday? He said on the news that the catastrophe in Lebanon or Beirut, whichever one it was, um, where those people where they had that explosion and 140 some people are dead. He said that was the worst thing that he saw in his lifetime. Now, mind you, this is the president of the United States. We are in the middle of a pandemic where 160 something thousand Americans are dead and still dying. And
And
he
still,
said that was the worst thing that he's ever seen. And now
yeah.
if y'all don't see him throwing us up under the bus with that one statement, I don't even know what to do. Here, take my glasses so y'all can see. Take my glasses.
Yes. I tell you, he is such a joke, and I just wish people would open their eyes and recognize the game that he's playing. Just like the other day when they showed all of the motorcycle drivers in South Dakota, the news reporter, I was watching CNN when I was watching it, and the news reporter was a black guy. I said he would go find the only black Trump supporter there, because he even said that
Oh
he did.
yeah, for CNN. I saw
Yeah,
that.
yes, and his statement was that he believed that it's a hoax, also that he don't believe it, and if you get it, you just get it.
Mm.
I don't know what it's going to take for people, especially people of color, to open their eyes and see that this man has no love for people of color, and he really don't have love for the people of his color.
Yes, if they ain't got no money, if they can't do nothing for them.
Exactly. You know, and the ones that do have money, if you're not supporting him, he throw you underneath the bus too with his lying self. You know, he don't know this person, he don't know that person, and you just see all these pictures posted of him with these same people. He really don't have any love for anybody. And I just hope that people open up their eyes and recognize this and get out. Like you said yesterday, I don't care who the VP is going to be, long as you get him out of office.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. None of that about. I don't care about that either. Just baby, we just want him out. Yeah.
We got to bring them back, Flame. We got to bring
we
them back.
we got to bring our own people back. It's us who
Yeah.
lost. Like I said,
Yeah.
we can't. It ain't even on the Republicans anymore. It's on us. This is
It's
us.
on
It's
us.
up to
It's our
us.
job. It's our responsibility. And I just hope that everyone, like you said, get out November 3rd and vote.
Or if you got early voting, go in and vote early because that mail-in stuff. I
I
can't buy it. I can't.
at all. At all.
Yeah.
No. I can't do it. It won't be me. I can't wait to see this table that you said that you ordered from Amazon too. That you said has.
Yeah. Yeah. It's supposed to come today. It's like a table and chairs. It's like a suitcase,
Mm-hmm.
and
Like
you just open it up and sit on it.
I got about 3 coolers, and we're gonna do like you said, load them up with water, and you know, because I'm retired, so I don't have anything to do. I can sit at the polls and make sure people are comfortable,
Yeah.
and you know, like you said, that people hearts are open to give the senior citizens a chance to go first. So yeah.
And I believe it's going to give us great joy in knowing that we really participated in pushing, to help us because we're
Yeah,
trying to help ourselves. Now,
exactly.
I don't know what kind of scams they're gonna pull. I don't even want to think about all the mess that's gonna happen, but especially in the month of October, between September and October, oh,
Oh
it's
yeah.
gonna get real grimy. It's gonna get
Oh,
grimy, y'all.
oh yes, it is. You better believe it. You better believe it. He's already working on like you said, everything that he does is an underplay for the overplay.
Amen. Amen.
Everything he does. Yeah. We got to get up on it. Me and my baby girl was talking yesterday. No, me and my oldest daughter was talking yesterday. I don't know if I told you that my brother is also a black Republican. And so we was having a debate 2 weeks ago on Rifle River. That's when we all went tubing 2 weeks ago. And so I asked him while we were in the water together, you're black, I'm black, we grew up in the same house. How is it that you have Republican views? I have Democrat views. And, his wife, she, bless her little heart, she didn't say a thing, but I know to keep the peace, she probably a vote Republican. His daughter is going to vote Republican. I just think it's just a sad situation because I'm like, give me 3 things that, you know, Trump did for us as a people that would make you want to vote for him. And the first thing that came out his mouth was, well, I know he racist, but
Mm.
I don't understand
That right
that.
there, I would have stopped him and said, you know what? You ain't got to say nothing else to me.
Nothing else, nothing else. Because the conversation pretty much ended. My daughter's like, Mom, I'm surprised you didn't go in on Uncle, on my brother. I said, you know what? His mind is already made up. So no matter what I say, it's not going to change his mind. And whatever he says to me, it's not going to change my mind. And so, we're out here as a family trying to be happy. We're just going to enjoy
Hmm.
that moment.
You know what's so sad though, First Lady? It's so many people who are Republican who say, I'm so done with him that I'm not going to even vote Republican this year because I don't want to vote for him. They saying that, but I believe when they get to the poll, they still going to vote for Republican. I
Yeah,
believe that.
I believe that with everything in me that they are. It's just a bunch of shenanigans. I just don't see how your party is so wrong and it's killing you as a black person and you're just going to
Yeah.
vote for it. I just don't understand that.
And I'm not asking you to change your stance on if you vote Democrat, Independent, or Republican. I'm asking you to see this person for who he is. This ain't
Right.
got nothing to do with what your politics is. This is about human nature. This man wants to kill black and brown and poor people. I believe that in my whole heart of
With,
hearts.
with with everything, I believe that. I believe that. There's nothing that no one can say to me that'll make me feel otherwise. I mean, just look at his track record. And we're not even talking about the things that he's done in the last 4 years. Just look at his life. It speaks for itself. He don't like nobody.
He don't like nobody because he don't like himself. This is the most successful he's ever been as a business person, robbing
Yes,
the hell out of his own country as
yes,
damn president. Because every other business venture he's ever done has failed or is failing before he became the president. He is living high off the hog off our tax dollars and making us die behind it.
yes. And Hillary talked about it when they were doing debates and everything 4 years ago. And, like I said, if you look at his track record, it always looked like he hired Mexican contractors to build his hotels. And he robbed every last one of them. They all did the work. They bought all the material. And what he do? He go file bankruptcy to keep from paying these people. And
Child.
their companies wasn't big enough to where they had the money to fight him on these issues. And they just all took a loss. And then he wanted to build this wall. He wanted, they were savages and killers and rapists. How do you just forget all these things that he said?
Walls, and the wall still ain't built.
And the wall still ain't built. And from what my understanding is, the piece of the wall that he did build, them fell over recently. So
Yeah, they had a storm and blew it over. It was going
yeah,
to be the greatest wall, the most beautiful wall you've ever seen. It's going to be the
right.
best wall ever. It's going to be the greatest. Child, they had one little windstorm, blew that shit over.
One.
Child,
And blew it over. So I don't know, Flames. I'm just gonna keep praying. I'm just gonna keep praying and pray that we come out victorious.
oh
And like you
yes,
said,
God.
because
And
he
but
said
y'all all on here listening to the first lady. Prayer without works don't work. You got to pray, and you still got to do something.
that's right. It's action behind that prayer.
You yes, God, yes,
So
ma'am. Say it first.
but
How's our pastor, Reverend Erskine?
our pastor is a little cranky today, but he'll be all right. He's at work.
Oh, well, at least he ain't cranky with you at home. At least he cranky at work.
That's right. That's right. But he'll be
Tell,
all right.
pa- tell Pastor I say don't beat nobody up at work. He
I
just
definitely
made the big
don't.
boss. Tell him I say, hold on, hold my mule, Pastor.
You got that right. Yes. You had a wonderful time yesterday.
Oh
Last
my
night.
God, First Lady, I'm still high from last night. God forgive me,
Who
Jesus.
who are all of those people?
So Samson is a comedian, and he doesn't live in Long Beach, but he was already out here. See, and I'm in the garage because I'm particular about going in my house, and
Right.
everybody got sprayed with Lysol. I sprayed everybody with Lysol. If
I,
you're offended by me spraying you with Lysol, then you can't come in. So that's it.
exactly.
Keisha and Gladys, a couple that I've been knowing for a year. I knew them as friends for many years. They got
Okay.
married about 5 or 6 years ago, and they live in Northern California. They came down for a visit in San Diego, so they popped in to see me yesterday. So I had a garage. I had 4 people here. And
Okay.
yeah, I know y'all said wasn't no social distancing. Baby, I sprayed everybody. I'm sprayed. Samson showed me his test results. Gladys is a police officer. Her wife is Keisha, so I know that they get tested all the time. The only person I wasn't sure about was Samson's boyfriend, but he got double sprayed with Lysol. So okay, here we go.
All right then. Hey, if you
So I'm
trust
hoping I,
everybody.
well, you know what? Yeah, because there wasn't a lot of us, but I do spray. I spray the shoes. You have to take your shoes off. I'm spraying your shoes because a lot
Uh-huh.
of people don't know. So many germs come in your house from from people's shoes.
That
Your
is the
shoes bring in a lot of outside germs.
yes, yes. And another thing with ladies that carry handbags, because we always set them down. You need to straight
Yeah,
purses
yeah.
because those carry a lot of germs.
Well, a
So
lot of older women, black and white, don't believe in putting their purses on the floor. They say if you put your purse on the floor, the money gonna go away. I don't
mhm.
believe that. Shit,
Uh,
my purse sat on the table for years and I ain't had no damn money.
tell Tell me about it. Yes. Yeah,
Baby.
but
Well,
otherwise,
first,
ain't nothing going on. I just been watching TV, trying to see when Joe was going to come on. To make
cause is
his.
he making the announcement today?
I thought it was supposed to be Friday. Then I thought it was going to be on yesterday, and I haven't seen anything today.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. No more shoes in the house. That's not good. It's not shoes. Shoes bring in a lot of germs in your house. Real talk.
mm-hmm. Yeah,
First lady, we adore you. I see you got on your bonnet. When you
yes.
what you gonna do? Joe will announce his running mate today. Okay, thank you, Miss Mom G. So, First Lady, what you gonna do to get Reverend Erskine out of funk today, or did he just wake up in a foul mood?
No, he had talked about the promotion, right?
Right.
And
Hey, James.
uh, they wasn't coming correct with the money, and so I think he's gonna let it go because you know your worth. Just like he know his worth, and he is really a hard worker, and they played him really really short with that offer. So if they can't come up to an agreement, I think he's gonna let that promotion go. It's like that's
Um,
why he's in funk today, but he'll be all right.
will they? Would you think they'll counter, or are they just stuck on that amount?
I don't know. Like I said, he clocked in at 2 o'clock, so I'm quite sure he's talking to the lady that's over him about that dollar amount.
Tell them to go in with a good mind frame, and a good conversation. You can always change it. They say that Biden has
Exactly.
selected the running mate, and he will reveal it as early as today.
Okay, I'll make sure I'll be watching CNN then.
And understand this for the 312 people that's watching us right now. It does not matter who he pick. He can pick Snoopy from the Peanuts Gallery. I don't give a damn. Get y'all
Mm-hmm.
asses up and go vote for Joe Biden so we can get this fool out of office. That is what is important.
Exactly. Because like you said, no matter who he picked, I was watching CNN last night, and I forget the black guy reporter on there, where they said they had like 100 black businessmen write letters to him that his VP should be a black woman, and if they don't feel that if it's not now, then when will it ever be ready? When will the country be ready for a black female vice president? And I just hope that they don't. Like I said, it doesn't matter to me. At least we're getting a woman VP. But the back, I really don't care right now who that person is. Long as he hold up his words that he was going to pick a woman, I'm good. But he never said that it was going to be a black woman. So I don't know why
He
people
didn't.
are up in air about that. He just
Well,
said,
and that's part of the problem because now the black community is holding his feet to the fire. That
mm,
it needs to be a black woman. It has to be. That's going to show. That's going to show what we are in the middle of the biggest race on the cusp of the biggest race war ever. First of
mm,
all, y'all
mm.
got to see that we just want to win. We I don't even want to. It
You know
opens up
what?
so many cans of worms. I don't want to fight today.
You know what the guy did say that I did like though about having a black person as a vice president, that if he was to choose a black female, that would bring excitement back to his race because he.
If we as black people hold ourselves accountable to get up and go vote, we do a lot. I'm freestyling on us right now as a black people. We do a whole lot of talking, but we a lot of times we do a whole lot of talking and no action. I can say it because I'm one of us.
All
We
right.
so all this talking ain't gonna do shit if we ain't gonna get up and make some moves. I mean, we got to make it look like we did when we went to see Black Panther. We
Yeah.
stood in line for hours for tickets to Black Panther.
Yes.
Baby, can we do that now? Stand in line to vote?
And like you said, Flame, we have to show up in such great numbers because he's
Yeah,
done it a couple of times that he is not going to concede.
yeah.
So, he can't win by an itty bitty margin where there's room for error. We have to show up in droves and get him out of there. The number, like you said, has to be huge.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, Vesper, the number has to be. I see CN Jones. Fuck. I see Van Jones. Fuck Van Jones. Van Jones don't know what he wants.
Oh my goodness.
Van Jones, baby. Van Jones is a clown.
Is
Sell
it?
out. Let me do this. Van
I got.
Jones, come on back, nigga. Come on back.
Come on back. Come on back.
Well, First Lady, thank you for checking in with me today, my beautiful lady. Tell my
Thank
tell my pastor, I said, you know what? Stand on his conviction. God probably got something else for him, way bigger than what he thinks. Because you know we don't never be knowing what God. His will. It's always His will, not ours. We just think it's ours. It ain't.
exactly. Exactly. It's His will. May His will be done today.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
So
But
tell Pastor Erskine, I say, keep his head up and be strong.
I will. And you too. Don't let them trolls,
Child, I don't even know what are those. Those people leave me out. Simply Fee says Van Jones don't have a black woman. That's because the white woman left him. He don't have no one. The white woman left him, took her kids, and took half his money. He thought he had hit the golden goose because he married a white woman. She reminded him, nigga, you just still a nigga. I'm taking what I need though.
that's right. That's right.
And that's
So
not to say that black and white love don't work. His just did.
his just didn't. You got that right. You got that right. So yeah.
With
We're
his
gonna
sellout ass. Uncle Tom. I tell him I call my Uncle Tom ass nigga. He good looking, but he's still an Uncle Tom ass nigga. I love you, First Lady. Have a
I
great
love you
day.
too. Bye
Tell
bye.
Pastor I say hello.
Okay, I will.
Bye.
Okay, bye bye.
That's our First Lady of the He She We Church of God in Christ, baby. Child, the hell with Van Jones. Van Jones is just a clown. Oh. Baby, let me tell y'all something. I said something about Trump and my TV went out. Ooh, and I know my cable bill is paid. You didn't know that about Van Jones? Oh, yes, honey. And took her kids and took half that nigga's money. That nigga is broken, stroking, and loking. And trying to throw us up under the bus. Because the nigga done lost on sight on who he is. Nigga, don't be mad. We ain't do it. Yes, we do love our First Lady. Uncle Tom is a symbol. I mean, Van Jones is a symbol. I never trusted him either because he don't know who he is. He is a lost soul. That nigga lost in the sauce. Him, Kanye, Candace. What's that other bitch name? What's the other bitch name that was in the White House? Omarosa, Ponderosa, uh, Dally Rosa, all of them. All them hoes is nuts. But can I be honest with you all? Can I tell y'all something real talk? Can I be very honest with you all about something right now? I want to tell y'all some real truth. Can I tell y'all a real truth? Y'all just let me know. Give me some hearts to tell me yes, because I want to tell y'all a real truth. I want to tell y'all some real truth. They gonna cheat y'all. They're gonna cheat majorly. They're gonna cheat to put this man back in office. In my constitution, and as much as I hate to say this out loud, if we don't act a fool as far as election goes, and when I say act a fool, I don't mean clown and fight and argue. I mean if we don't go to those polls and act like we ain't got good sense and vote, 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 we're gonna lose, y'all. We're gonna lose in a big way. I hate to say that. 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 I swear that hurts my soul because it makes me afraid. And it puts fear in my constitution and it puts fear in who I am as a person, as a black person, as a man, as a transgender woman, as a parent, as everything. If we don't show up and clown, we're gonna lose y'all because they are pulling out all the stops with the cheating from the election, from the machines being ordered from China by Ivanka Trump, his daughter. from Russia having a hand in on this, from him keep attacking China, and he already owed China money where he trying to start a war. If we don't act the fool at the polls, and when I say act the fool, I don't mean go up there hooping and hollering, but show up in record numbers like our life depends on it, which it really does, we are going to lose, y'all. And it's very scary for us as Black Americans, as brown Americans, as poor people, as so-called immigrants. It is, they are going to cheat so bad. And it's going to be so, and September and October especially will be one of the most dangerous months that we have ever seen in this country, I believe, because if it looks like he is going to lose, they're going to lose their man and we're going to have to fight for our lives. Real talk, we're going to have to fight for our lives. I don't know what that consists of, but I'm telling you now that if y'all keep sitting back talking about who ain't gonna hold what vote and who, and listen to all these side stories of how they gonna throw this vice presidential candidate up under the bus, and if she ain't black, we ain't voting for her. If we don't get on the bandwagon and get on the same bus together, we're gonna be on that other bus, all going to hell. Cause that nigga is gonna try to kill all of us. Real talk. I ain't scared of that nigga. I'm also not afraid to die. It's how you die. It's how I die. I want to have a hand in, like, nigga, this ain't what I chose. This ain't how I chose to die. Not that you get a choice, but damn it, you think I'd avoid all these other shit? I missed out on all this other shit in order not, and then you gonna kill me because some shit you wanted to do? Because you didn't want to, nigga, Let them release them tapes on your ass in Russia, but save the American people, because that's what I believe. They got some videotapes of them Russian prostitutes peeing on this fool or doing something, and they holding it over his head. But baby, I'm telling y'all now, if y'all don't stand together, if we don't find solidarity as Democrats or as American people to remove this clown, y'all, when I tell you, if we lose, first of all, he gonna throw it in our face, then he gonna throw us in a coffin. He's gonna, because he's so arrogant and he's such a nasty bastard, he's gonna throw it in our face that he beat us. If you didn't listen to what his rhetoric yesterday, he said that he was supposed to have a meeting with Chinese officials, but he'll wait till after election, which means he was telling us, oh, I know I'm going to win. This is what he said on TV yesterday. Oh, I'm just going to wait until after election, because he knows he's going to win. We have to prove him wrong, y'all. Real talk. We got to prove this nigga wrong. He coming after us. He coming after us real hard. Y'all got to get off of this shit about, it's got to be this color, it's got to be that color. Nigga, why you ain't never got no shirt on? I got a problem with that today.
I just got out of the shower and I was trying to get to the TV and do some computer work watching this announcement from Biden.
Who you think it is, Mark?
I don't know. I feel like I was talking last night and I was saying, just bringing up my points as to who he would choose and why, and sort of the people he should stay away from and why. And, Bay's lifelong Democrat, and he said, normally I would be, we disagree on politics a lot of the times, but he said, normally my thought process would be correct, but he said he thinks Biden, and mind you, again, lifelong Democrat, he said he thinks Biden is just so far mentally unstable right now, and he thinks he has early dementia that he's not going to do the smart politically thing. He probably will go with someone like Kamala Harris or Susan Rice. So I don't know. At this point, I hear so many people talking. I don't know. I'm curious to see, and I think the next few days is probably going to be a little hectic in the media. But I don't know.
The next few months.
Well, yeah. I mean, depending on who it is, you'll have the initial rundown of this person. But I think, if it's somebody like a Karen Bass or, someone not as recognizable who hasn't been in the limelight lately, it'll fade away very quick. But if you have someone who has this long political history that's just going to be trash, you're right. It is going to be the next few months. But I see Jordy saying we have to believe in Biden regardless. I mean, again, personally, a vice presidential pick I don't think has ever been so important just because of the lack of enthusiasm with the
Because who was
Democrats.
that who said? Because who was that on the live last week who said that they don't think that Biden would even make the whole 4 years, that he might slip out and then the vice president. So
Yeah.
that's what they need to be. We need to be thinking. So whoever is he chooses to be his vice presidential candidate will probably end up being the president. So, child, do they want Kamala Harris to be the president of the United States?
Oof.
Mm.
But you know, and I was thinking about this. Just I was listening, but I said I was on the computer and stuff, and I don't know why it just came up in my mind. You know, initially, I think if he picked a white woman, you know, Gretchen over in Michigan, even Sally Yates is on his short list, who was the prosecutor who signed the FISA warrant going into the whole investigation with Donald Trump, which that's another subject. But if he did choose a white woman, you know, initially I think it would be a slap in the face to a lot of people, especially, you know, the black women who are really the strong supporters, and they always show up to vote when it comes to the Democratic Party. I think it'd be a slap in their face, but and afterwards, now that I think about it, it would probably, and this is sad to say, but we all know the reality of our country. I think that he would get some additional votes from people in the middle who, because there are racist Democrats. Let's call it. There are racist Democrats. There are people in the middle of
Oh,
the
it's
country who are
racist
racist.
everywhere. It's
Right.
racist everywhere.
And they will simply not vote for him because there's a black woman. So if, let's say, he did choose a white woman as his VP, it would bring some additional votes. I think it would be initially kind of a turnoff, but I think after everything's settled down, it might help him a little bit, actually, you know, with the election. But it's sad that we have to say that. But I mean, that is just reality. We can't live in
Well,
a false.
well. Let's go back, Mark, because I don't want them beating up on you, because you know they love to jump at you because you're a pope. I
I don't
said that from jump, that I believe, and I said that. I said that I'm black. You can't get blacker than me. Real talk. I said that I believe that if he picks a black woman to be the vice president, not that I don't think that the black women are ready to run and dominate this country, but this
Right.
country is not ready. And the racism is so prevalent right now. So I'm with you, Mike. And I said that I think that if he picks a black woman to be months ago to be the black vice president, it might be a nail in our coffin, because it's so much open racism right now that people want to see people who look like them. We want to see somebody that looks like us, but we don't. I don't know if we have enough power to change that as black people. Even us going to the polls in droves, we still need to help these white folks to come back, and Latino folks and indigenous people, and they to stand with us as a Democratic Party to win this. If it's just we only 13% of the country, we need this. We need help.
Yeah.
So I don't know either. I'm with you. I understand exactly what you're saying. I would
Yeah.
love to see a Stacey Abrams or a Susan Rice. I would love to see that, or a Val Demings. I would. But I want right now whatever is best for us to take back the country. He can make the entire cabinet all women. I ain't got shit to say. I'm gonna be right there. Yeah, yeah. Put some women on the Supreme Court. Black women, Asian women, Latino women. But right now, I know exactly what you're saying, Mark, because they're going to drag whoever it is, black or white. But I think we stand a better chance. This my opinion. If we had somebody that looked like them, because what you said, we can bring some of Middle America over with us to help us. Yep,
Yeah.
the song is "We Shall Overcome." We need y'all to come over and help us. Shit.
Yeah. And I just read a comment. If you keep giving energy to all this racism is so real. I don't know what you mean by that. But my point is that you can ignore racism all you want. It's not going to go away. So to try to hide the fact that it's prevalent in our society, that's not going to
Yeah.
do anything but
Yeah,
maybe
it
make
ain't
you
going
feel
nowhere.
better.
It's
Right.
worse now than ever. And he keep giving dog whistles. That's why he said what he said about the suburbs yesterday. Because he said that Joe Biden wants to build low income housing in the suburbs, and that's him telling the white suburbanites or people racist suburbanites, don't do that. We don't want them. We don't want them in our neighborhoods. We don't want them tearing up shit. And we as Chicago, and I'm talking about my city, the representation that we doing right now, tearing up downtown and tearing up Oak Street. That ain't helping us at all. That ain't helping our plight at
And,
all.
and,
That's
and that's
making people look like I don't want that shit in my neighborhood. Real talk.
and I said this, and this is going to come out. People are going to hear what they want to hear when I say it. But I said this when the rioting and looting happened. Um, I can't tread lightly because it's just the reality of what I'm going to say. Reinforcing stereotypes defeats your purpose and your message. So if you're going out and doing all this violence and robbing stores and covering it up as protesting, you're giving these people who are already racist, you're just enforcing
Yep.
their stereotype. And so
Yep.
it defeats, that's why when I talked about this a while ago with the message behind Black Lives Matters is valid, it's important, it's a discussion needs to talk about, but the message is getting clouded by this violence and this stupid bullshit, these antagonizers. And so that's why I say, if you're just reinforcing stereotypes, the message and the conversation that we need to have and that we're trying to have, it gets lost, you know?
And Mark, let me tell you my conspiracy theory. With all that just happened in Chicago last weekend, and they say all of this jumped off from either A, a shooting, or B, a Facebook post. Don't you know that they have antagonists on social media as well? Just
Yeah.
like they had antagonists in the Black Lives Movement, busting windows and damaging property and writing Black Lives Matter, who wasn't even. They have them on social media instigating shit, and we keep falling for this okie doke. We
Yeah.
gotta get tunnel vision and see what's important. We keep getting mad about stupid shit.
Yeah.
Listen to these so-called black people who got some positions of power, the P. Diddy's and the Nick Cannons and the Kanye West. They are obsolete. They gone already. They're not even with us. We don't even need to hear anything they done. We're
And
done with them.
that's, I've always said that. And no offense, you can love whatever celebrity you love, and you can think that you know their heart. They can donate to whatever charities. But if you don't, for 1 second, think that these powerful people, regardless of your race, that they're voting with their pockets as their main interests, you're wrong.
Yeah.
You know, so at the end of the day, they can give $20 million to charity a year, but if they're making that back and more from tax cuts or incentives from Republican policies, they're going to vote for that. So you
Yeah.
have to really pay attention. And then this conversation with holding your vote, I don't care if you vote libertarian. I don't care if you write your own name down, but to not vote at all it's really showing your character, and it's truly disgraceful because, and especially if you're a minority, right? Because people fought for this right, and people had to go through some nasty things, and for you to just sit down because you're pissed off or you didn't get the candidate that you want or you just don't feel motivated, that's a slap in the face to everybody who got us to where we are now, that where we have the ability to vote. So it really,
That's
you know,
especially for black folks, Mark, because they hung us from trees. They burned us out of our homes. They wouldn't give us jobs. We couldn't feed our families because they wanted us to vote the way they want us to vote. So that's why I said we
yeah.
crawl so that y'all can walk. And a lot of these people who think like that, y'all not looking back on what people went through so that we can even be in the positions that we are in right now. It's fucked up.
And they think they're making a point, or they're standing up against whatever by not voting. And to me, and this may just be how, you know, I was raised and just my view, but to me, it shows your character, and it makes me look at you like you're a fucking idiot, to be honest. Like, if you really want to say it, you know. So it's for, you might think that you're making a political statement, or you're doing something by sitting out, but for me, how I look at it, I look at you like a clown. And then when the person that you did not want in office is in office, you can't say anything to me.
You just gotta take it. You gotta take it for as long as he allow you to live, because he ain't gonna allow you to live that long. I said it, Mike. It ain't on there. It's not the responsibility right now. It's not on them. It's on us. It's on us.
And that's why a lot of people, you know, have been coming at me and on my inbox and stuff about certain comments that I make. You know, it's not about the Democratic base that Biden is trying to get. He has that. There might not be enthusiasm and there might not be that excitement right this second, but who he needs to get is the undecided vote, and he needs to sway people who are in the middle to the left. That's who he has to go after. So not every policy is going to be a policy that we love. Not every policy is going to be a policy that we think it's going to benefit our race or our community the greatest, but he has to compromise and he has to try to get that vote, because if he does not, we can't expect everything that we want out of one person. They have to play it smart when they're doing these campaigns. They have to try to get to people and understand what compromises are available, and he has to make those. So you can't also hold someone up to this super high standard that's just not realistic. We live in a false reality a lot of times when it comes to politics.
Yeah, we do. So, well, Mr. Mark, tell all those people who in your inbox, come up off my baby dad. Come up off my baby dad. Leave my baby dad alone.
I'm not worried about it, but I see everybody on here. Hi.
Hi, y'all. Okay, Mark, we love you. You looking handsome today, as always. Where's Bay at work?
Yes.
They make all the money. I'm moving in. Shit, I'm moving in.
Listen, listen. You're welcome. There's lots of rooms available.
Oh, see this is see all this high end shit. Y'all see all this high end shit. I can't do it. I love you, Mark. Bye, baby.
Bye. Love you.
M Joy say Flame request me to come on. M Joy, we doing somebody new today. Today is New Day. New Day Tuesday. Hey, I like that. New Day Tuesday. Come on, M Joy. You said request you. I got you. What you got for us? Come on.
Oh, hey, hello, Flame. How you
Well,
doing?
good morning, my darling. Where you calling from?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Come on, Atlanta, GA, with Keisha Lance Bottoms down there.
Yeah, we got a pretty mare.
Okay, you asked me to request you. What you got for us? Hit us with some information, Miss Joy.
No, I'm just picking back on what you said. I mean, I saw that press conference with Donald Trump, and yeah, I think they're gonna cheat, and is everything gonna be all rigged up? I really believe I believe he's gonna be the president again in the next 4 years.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, don't say it out loud, girl. Don't. Oh, I hate to think it, but I really think that we got to get out here. We got to get out here. We got to get out here.
Yeah, yeah, it's awful. I never thought I lived to see something like this. You know, wearing masks, diseases in the air, and then I heard on the news today they said that they was gonna try to make people that's essential workers, like teachers, gonna make them take the vaccine, the vaccine.
Yeah, he can give it to his mammy because I ain't taking it. Not me.
Uh, well, I don't know. I think this is almost like in the Bible. The what is it? They call it the mark of the beast. I believe we heading this way.
Let me tell you something. I don't even know if the Bible was set up for Trump and all his bullshit. Trump got on too much bullshit.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, we
yeah.
thank you for joining us, Miss Joy. I'm glad you're a fan. You look pretty.
Thank you. Yeah. Congratulations on your nominee on your Emmy.
Thank you.
Yes.
We'll see what happens next month. Look, fuck that Emmy. My Emmy would be if we get Joe Biden in office. That'd be my real Emmy. I take that one more than I take the Emmy now, for real.
Oh yeah. I'm voting for Biden. Oh yeah, he got my vote. Now, I don't care who he picked as VP. I like Stacey Abrams.
I like Stacey
She, I
Abrams
would, you
too.
know.
I
Oh,
like Stacey.
she's smart, very smart.
Yeah, I
Oh
like
yeah.
Stacey Abrams too. Stacey Abrams,
Yeah.
but you know this country is stuck on a certain look. Stacey Abrams looks like a up to date Aunt Jemima, real talk, with some makeup on. and it,
Okay.
and I, but she's super intelligent, and I'm not reading. That was a joke, but it's the truth. And
Yeah.
people want to see something that looks, um, because we're such a visual people, they want something that
Hmm.
looks, different. Let me just say that. But Stacey is
Yeah.
super intelligent,
Yeah.
very articulate, exceptionally bright. But child, I'm telling you right now, I don't know how this is gonna play out, but I'm terrified, and I am terrified.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just terrified too. I don't know what it's gonna be. How because a lot of people, we have a lot of homeless people here now. People are the wealth. I know that a lot of the unemployment doesn't stop from some places, and they're not getting their extra $600. So I don't know what's going on. Or as jobs, it's not too many job openings here in Atlanta. You're talking about closing stuff back up again, restaurants and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh
Well,
yeah.
honey, you be safe down there, Joy, and thank you for joining us today. I appreciate it.
Okay, Mr. Flame, and I like to post what? Can I post one of my pictures on your Instagram?
You sure can.
I just want your opinion on my. I'm trying to learn how to do makeup. I made myself up. I want
Well,
to see if
girl,
you like it or not. You can just.
you asked the wrong person. I'm not good at makeup. Somebody else does my makeup when it's something important. I just do it when I'm doing something for me. I don't do it for
Oh,
some big stuff.
but your makeup looks so good. It looks so good. Great.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Miss Joy. Have a
Mm-hmm.
good day. Enjoy that pickle, girl. That
Okay.
pickle must be good. That pickle must got a nigga's name on it. What the nigga name is?
Look. Listen, Flame, look, this is the only pickle I've been getting for the last 10 years. I ain't had sex
Oh,
in 10 years.
girl,
Yeah,
well, you
so this,
enjoying that pickle like his name is Tyrone, baby. Oh,
yeah, ooh, yes, honey.
well, bye, Miss Joy. Have a great day,
Yeah.
my darling.
All right.
Bye, love. That's
All
damn
right.
Joy. How Miss Joy say, I'm enjoying this pickle after 10 years, baby. Bye, Miss Joy.
Bye bye.
I see y'all saying Amber Geiger. Fuck Amber Geiger. Amber Geiger needs to stay in jail the whole time. Tell her she can get out when the man that she killed, what was his name, when he can come back. Now, guess what? Because he can't come back. When he can come back, that's when she can get out. And I'm not reading Stacey Abrams. I'm not freestyling on Stacey Abrams. I'm telling you how America thinks. I ain't shit wrong with me. I just look like this. Mark said the word. The word is optics. People want somebody, a picture. Child, they don't want to send Florida Evans overseas to talk to people because that's how they think. And yes, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. It is fucked up. And I said it as a joke, but it's, to them jokes be some underlying truth because that's how they think. Oh, Stacey Abrams can put you in your place. It's not about her intelligence. This has absolutely nothing to do with her politics, her intelligence, or her education, or her diction. This is about how they see us. How they see us. Shit, how we see us. Real talk. Because we're more critical on each other as black folks than anybody else. And that's just the truth. So don't get all in y'all damn feelings. Yes, that's how America thinks. Baby, that pickle, she was fucking that pickle up, wasn't she? Y'all be gagging me, honey. Y'all don't jump down my throat. I'm telling you, that's how people view. Shit, that's how we view us. Let Stacey Abrams go on something with no makeup and no lashes. Hey, Cassie, we get to holler. Why she ain't put on no lipstick? Why she ain't put on no Listen to what the woman is saying, not what she looking like. But that's not what we do. Hey, am I lying, Cassie?
You ain't lying. You ain't. I agree.
I think Stacey Abrams is brilliant,
She is
but
brilliant, but she doesn't fit the stereotypical woman that they want to see. I
yeah,
agree.
yeah.
I agree.
And even if she was white, it would be the same thing. If she might get a little bit further ahead, but if she was white, if she was a big white woman, they would, with short hair and no makeup on, baby, they would view her the same way. She would just, it wouldn't be as critical, but it would be, they would, oh, she's heavy set, oh no, she's not what we need. Child, it's ridiculous. We're fucking
And
ridiculous.
I believe she's all natural too. So a lot of people don't take well to all natural. You know what I'm saying? Like they want you to spruce yourself up. They want you to put on makeup, lip line, whatever. They want you to look a
Yeah.
certain part. So yeah, I think she would be great in the cabinet. But as a
Oh my
VP,
God. Oh my God. Yes.
hi everybody. Sorry, I don't be paying attention to the comments when I'm talking. No, I did
Girl.
not watch the whatever. I didn't watch anything. Yesterday I was painting the kitchen. So when I be
Girl,
in my room,
you over there building a new house, ain't you?
look, let me show you. Let me show y'all. Building a new house. I'm just upgrading the kitchen. I don't know how to turn this around, but I painted yesterday and I did the cabinets.
Oh, they look nice.
So everything is matching. So that's what I was doing yesterday.
Girl,
Shut up,
you could
Sonya.
always be a carpenter.
You know what? You have to do what brings you joy. And working around the house brings me joy in this quarantine. That brings me joy. So I don't know what brings y'all joy. Some people like to smoke. Some people like to drink. Some people like to kick it. I love to do housework and yard work. It's just,
Hey,
I'm different.
whatever is getting us through right now, because what we have to do is get through, because everybody is suffering from some kind of, if not depression, you be down in your spirit some days because we have no control of what's going
Mm-hmm.
on. And most things in our life we have control of. We have no control over this.
We
None.
have no, we have no
And if we
control.
don't get this nigga out of office, we won't even be here to have control. Real talk.
That's real. That we got to show up in droves. You know, I'm thankful here in Washington State that we have ballot boxes, so we don't have to mail it in.
I have a ballot box 2 blocks up the street. So there's ballot boxes placed everywhere. You can mail it in if you want to, but you could just go up the street and drop it in the ballot box. And I really like that. We don't have to go to the poll. We just drop it in the ballot box. But we really need everyone to vote. Take it serious. It's not a game. It's life or death. I truly believe that.
Yeah, it is. Cassie, I love you. Thank you for joining me today. Oh, thank you for your cash app. You always send me a cash app. I love you, Cassie.
Love you guys.
And I love the house, girl. You're doing great work. When I get me a house, I ain't gonna have to call Bob the Builder. I'm gonna call Cassie in Washington. Shit.
I'll come too. I'll take a vacation and come work on something. Have a blessed day today.
Thank you, Cassie. Listen, when they drop this vice president, we might have a special coffee time. I might come in just because when they drop this, whoever it is, and let's see where we're going. Because guess what? Does it matter? Does it matter at this point? Real talk?
It don't matter. No.
It don't matter. It don't matter. All right, Cassie, my love. Thank you. Great job on that kitchen. Mwah.
Thank you. Love you.
Y'all say hello about Cassie. That's my baby, my Cassie. That's my Pacific Northwest correspondent. Miss Pam, tell me something, Cassie. You got to hang up on me. You got to hang up on me. I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm terrified. Miss Pam, I'm scared.
Oh. Don't be scared. Oh, man. The world is about to blow up, and we worried about somebody got on some eyelashes and the right kind of lip gloss.
Or what size they are, because she's a heavy woman. So that's, I'm telling you, that all of that is bullshit. Bullshit.
Smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. I got something. Look, when you see a celebrity, you know how they are when they get made up, and you know how they regularly look, right?
And look at me. But this is my regular look.
It's makeup. That's why they call it make-up. You're made up than your regular self. Hello.
But you can't make up that mind. You can't make up that heart or that spirit. That's with you, whether you got on makeup or not. That's always with you. And like somebody just said, it could be a fat white man, but they don't view that. It's different with men and women. This is still a very sexist country, and it's still it's different if it was a fat black man as opposed to being a fat white man. Baby, understand that the racism is real and the sexism is even more real.
Oh yeah, it's true. But like I said, the world is getting ready to blow up, and we're talking about on the outside. You know, it's time to stop that now. This is the 21st century we live in. And you know what? America is United States of amnesia. We forget about stuff. History. This is not new. We've seen this movie before. The rioting, the withholding funds, with going in the neighborhoods and decimating them. We've seen this movie before.
Yeah. You know what? I told my friends yesterday, I feel like we watch, like when I was a kid and we watch stories like this with conspiracy theories and aliens coming from other places killing. I feel like we're living in one of those movies right now. It's just real. It's just for real.
It's for real.
Cynthia Turnbow, Carla Roebuck, Lisa Knight, Kathy Hayes, Sharon Poole, Miss Pulley. Thank you for my cash apps.
All right, make that money. Make that money.
Yeah, you know, it is so scary though, Pam. And as much as I hate when people say, "Ooh, Flame, he gonna win, he gonna win," you know, it is very real possibility. It's a very real possibility that it can happen.
How many people's faces, mine included, was on the floor after election day in 2016. Honey, I had people calling me crying.
Yeah. I was in Houston, Texas. I was in Houston, Texas when it happened. And the next day I left to come home, and I was in the airport, and that was all over the news. There were white people in the airport bawling, hurt, bawling, not just tears, bawling that he won because they knew what was coming. And baby, right, you damn right. Sarah Sanders was fat with a crooked eye, looked like she had up and down syndrome at the same time. And we gave that bitch a pass. That bitch had up and down syndrome. You know,
Don't
they
make
cut
that.
that out of Netflix because I said that on Netflix. They cut that out
They
because they
cut it
said I
out.
was offending people with Down syndrome. I'm like, good God.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't. Yeah, it's a possibility for sure. Don't put it way back in your mind. It's a possibility. What's going? Yeah, with the cheating,
That's what I mean, Sean. The white people were
misdirection.
crying, and we can't say we're gonna speak it into existence. We have to do some action. We got to make it
No,
happen.
you got to take your butts to the polls. Take your ballot personally to the box, which I did for our local elections because I wasn't trusting the mail, and especially now with that guy that he's appointed, don't trust it. You know that guy he's messing with the executives and the supervisors that are in place at the postal
Yeah,
service right
nobody
now.
nobody
That's
can get
why
overtime.
the
People not
mail
getting their
is late.
mail.
The mail is late. Why you think the mail is late? Why you think the mail is late?
Yeah.
So if the regular mail is late, don't you think your ballot's going to be late
Mm.
and miss your opportunity to get this guy out of office? They're gonna mess with the if they mess with the mail now, they're gonna mess with the mail even more when it gets closer to November. Don't get it twisted.
It's scary. Honey, I'm telling you right now. I don't know. I don't know. Pam,
But
how's everything on your end?
let me tell you something. Everybody, if it does happen, I am looking into everyone should buy their own personal body cam. They are on Amazon for like $40. They're on your buy body cam. Everybody's gonna have to have their own body cam and have their phones on and all that to protect yourself. We're gonna have to go into overprotection drive for ourselves.
A postal worker said they told them to slow down processing the mail. Oh, honey,
See?
if you mail your ballot, Prince said yesterday on here that he mailed his ballot in 3 weeks ago, and it still
Yes.
he requested for 3 weeks ago, and it still hasn't come. I understand. I
Hello?
don't trust the mail. I'm not trusting the
Hello?
mail system. USPS on some bullshit.
Duh. Everybody, duh. Okay? Duh. You know what's going on. You know what's going on. Pay attention.
Pam, what do you think about him picking a female vice presidential candidate? Do you think that that's going to push us or push us away?
When you say us, who do you mean? Black folks?
Us,
Everybody.
us.
Everybody. Why would it push us away?
Because some people don't like certain. You know how we are. Oh, I don't like so and so, so I ain't gonna do it. You know, I'm talking about us. I ain't even talking about the white folks right now. I'm talking about us. You know how we do. Oh, I don't like her, baby. Let me tell you something. I ain't like Joe Biden. Never did. I always said that up front. But guess what?
No,
That's the
I was
only
for
option
Yang.
that we have.
I was for Yang. If I would like to have seen him go further. But
Me too.
yeah, we need y'all. Come on. I think it's gonna be Susan Rice. I think it's gonna be Susan Rice.
Yeah.
You? I don't know. If it is gonna be if it is gonna be from the pool, for all we know, it could be a whole bunch of group of people that we haven't
Honey,
heard
if
about.
he pop up, I would love for him to break everybody's face, and it could be Hillary Clinton. Because guess what?
Okay.
The bitch didn't get to be she didn't get to be the president the first time. She might get it this go around.
We might get a big surprise, like, oh, y'all thought y'all knew who we were in the pool,
Right.
but oh, here comes somebody out of left field. Oh,
Right.
surprise.
Right.
Which would actually be kind of cool because everybody always thinks they know, and based on news and this one and that one, they think they know what's up. But it would be interesting to have somebody totally out of left field that we didn't know anything about, right? And then we have to do our research and see what this person's about. But then he has all the other ladies are going to be in some form of capacity in the cabinet or in the White House.
Yeah.
So I think all those guys.
I would love it to be Hillary Clinton. Real talk. I would love it if it was Hillary Clinton. Honey?
Yeah. Because Hillary knows where, as much as people don't like Hillary is an old guard, old school. She knows where all the bodies are buried. She knows how to go over and make those deals. She has been, even before Bill, honey, Miss Hillary has been in and under the trenches. She knows
Yeah.
how this political game works. Just on that alone. No, whatever problem you got with her, she knows how this is played. It's a game. She's
Yeah.
like chess, checkmate, and checkmate got you. You know?
Guess what, y'all? Coffee time too good. I ain't done. We got 20 seconds. That hour went fast. But guess what I'm doing? 15 more minutes. We coming back. Pam,
Okay,
I love you. I got to
bye,
get TT on here too.
Emmy nominated.
Oh, tell hubby I say hello. We coming right back, y'all. We got 7, 6,
Okay, bye,
5,
love.
4, but we coming right back. We coming